In this video, I'm gonna show you 5 simple starting techniques that you can memorize and practice while learning how to shadow box, okay? There's 2 ways you can shadow box. Either light and loose, where you're just going through the movements, the head movements, kind of a warm up, being smooth and relaxed. Or you can up the intensity by going faster and harder, depending on what type of workout you want to do, okay? So the first of the 5 techniques that I'm going to give you to start with is the double jab, or the 7-7. And this is how you're going to throw it. You're going to throw it from that peekaboo stance, hands up on the face, pull my stomach in, round my back out, and I'm here, getting on the balls of the feet, okay? But I'm staying low, all right? Because my goal of peekaboo is to use my head movement or my invasive skills to get on the inside to unload my combinations. So the first one's gonna be the 7-7. I'm gonna jab straight out. Notice his hand is locked down to my face. Okay, jab, and then I'm gonna jab off at an angle over here and then move my head. Okay, 2 or 3 times. So when I'm here, I'm gonna be here, moving my head. All right, staying low, keeping the chin down. I don't want my head up. I wanna keep the chin down. Moving around. I can move around the ring. Practice that double jab. Okay, that's technique number 1 you're gonna memorize. The second one is very similar, but instead of the 7-7, I'm gonna do a 7-2-7. So I'm gonna be locked down, 7-2-7 at that angle. Okay, remember, that's that inside jab to where if that jab comes at me, I can move my head and jab my opponent as a counter punch. All right, so the second one's gonna be 7-2-7. Move my head 2 to 3 times. Now moving around, moving my head. Remember, the intensity of it is up to me, what I want to get at. Am I just trying to warm up before I spar or bag work? Or am I using the shadow boxing as an actual anaerobic workout? Okay, so just a quick review. Number 1, jab, jab, moving my head, staying low, chin tucked. Second one, 7-2-7, moving my head. All right, number 3 is a little more tricky. I'm gonna add a bob and weave. Okay, I'm gonna roll down to my left-hand side here. And then I'm gonna throw I call it the flash, or like the uppercuts. I'm gonna throw an uppercut, 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 4 uppercuts, okay? Then come up with the number 1, the left hook, and then move my head twice. Okay, so I'm here, I'm gonna roll down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll, move my head, and I can move my feet. Roll down, make sure I'm breathing when I'm punching, okay? I can add a little pivot in there or whatever. I'm gonna roll down, add that left hook to the head. So a quick review, let's walk through all 3 of them now. First one's gonna be the jab, jab, move my head. Second one, 7-2-7, move my head. Third one is I'm gonna roll down, flash the uppercuts, come up with the hook, roll, move my head twice. Okay, so number 4, they're gonna get a little more trickier, a little more difficult as we move up. All right, this one's gonna be simple. I'm gonna slip, uppercut, slip, slip, uppercut, slip, slip, uppercut, slip, slip, uppercut. I'm just gonna go through the motion on both sides. So when I'm shadow boxing, I'm here, I'm gonna slip, and then I can move out. So I'm here, I'm gonna slip, uppercut, slip, uppercut. Okay, that is number 4. And then the 5th one's very similar to that, except now I'm gonna roll into the hook. So I'm gonna roll, hook, and then I can move out. Okay, roll, hook, and then move my head afterwards. Okay, so now what you wanna do, since this is the beginning stages of shadow boxing, you have a blueprint. Memorize these 5 techniques and then start putting them together in a round of shadow boxing. So get your boxing timer on. There's plenty of apps on your phone that you can download for boxing timers. You can do 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute rounds on the app. So let's start out. Start number 1. I'm gonna run through all 5 as I'm shadow boxing. as you can see, I can start putting those in different combinations and moving. What I don't want to do is just stand stationary and do anything. I want to move my feet. I want to get on the balls of the feet, stay moving my head, moving my head. The secret to shadow boxing is, for peekaboo at least, is just get in a habit of moving your head after your last punch. Okay? Now, once I mastered those or got used to those techniques, I can create my own. I can come up with any combination I want. So let's say I'm going to go jab, cross, lead, uppercut. Okay? Or 7, 2, 3. So I'm here, lock down, and I move my head. Okay, then I go back to the 7, 7. Okay, roll in. Or like that one, I can add punches to them. So let's say I roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll my head, then go back to the double jab. So you can see that you can start building. You know, focus on your favorite combinations. Okay, focus on your favorite combinations. All right, so a little bit longer. I'm gonna run through all 5 of them again, moving my head. 7, 2, 7, moving my head. Okay, then I'm gonna roll down, do the flash, move my head, and I'm moving my feet. Okay, maybe I'll slip, uppercut, slip, slip, uppercut. Go back to the double jab, now roll into a hook. Boom, roll down. So you can start building your combinations up. And to the point where you can just free flow on your own accord. For instance, I'm just here, try to throw that body hook, slip, 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 come with the jab, move around. I'm just throwing punches and moving my head. Moving my head. Going back to the jab. Always going back to the jab. Move my head. Rock down. Move my head. Okay, I can start adding in the different footworks. I can pivot on them, lead foot, pivot. I can drive in. Let me get back a little bit, you see the footwork? I can move in. I can start doing the twists. Okay, I can go spring to the side, throw my combination, move my head, right? So the point of it all is learn the basics or those 5 techniques I gave you and then be creative and focus on the techniques that you like to do as an individual. That is it. Thank you for watching.